Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm going to share how should costing transforms the way we negotiate with suppliers. Many people think procurement is just about haggling over prices. But with should costing, we turn negotiation from a subjective debate into an objective, data-driven conversation. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly how we do that, using real examples from the shop floor to the negotiation table. Procurement teams compare supplier quotes with historical data and attempt to negotiate based on those references. However, without understanding the actual manufacturing cost of the product, it becomes difficult to challenge the supplier's pricing. Suppliers typically have deeper knowledge of their production processes, material sourcing strategies, labor efficiencies, and operational costs. Let me paint you a picture of how negotiation used to work. A supplier quotes $150 for a part. Our traditional buyer would say, "That's too high. Can you do $130? The supplier says, "Let me check." "Okay, $135, final offer." The buyer feels they've won something. But have they? Nobody knows if $135 is actually a fair price. This is guessing, not negotiating. Should costing changes everything. Instead of guessing, we build the price from the ground up. We know the aluminum costs $16. We know the welding takes 15 minutes. We know the fair profit margin is 10 to 15%. So when we sit with the supplier, we're not asking for a discount. A should cost engineer works at the intersection of engineering and procurement. Their role is to analyze a product from a manufacturing perspective and estimate the cost of producing it under efficient production conditions. This process begins with studying the product design and specifications. The engineer evaluates the materials required, the manufacturing processes involved, and the production methods used by suppliers. Next, the engineer calculates material usage, production cycle time, machine costs, labor costs, and overheads. These elements are combined into a structured cost model that represents the estimated manufacturing cost of the product. The result is a detailed breakdown showing how much each element contributes to the final product cost. This information becomes a valuable tool for procurement teams when negotiating supplier pricing.
The value of should costing extends beyond a single negotiation event. By understanding the true cost structure of products, procurement teams gain greater visibility into the factors that drive supplier pricing. This enables organizations to identify opportunities for cost reduction, evaluate supplier efficiency, and support design optimization initiatives. Should costing also strengthens collaboration between procurement, engineering, and suppliers, creating a more transparent and productive sourcing process. Over time, companies that adopt should costing develop a more strategic procurement capability, allowing them to control product costs and maintain competitive advantage in their industry. Here's where the magic happens. This is what we call the clean sheet model. Before any negotiation, my team does the detective work. We tear down the product, literally, if we have to. We identify every screw, every gram of material, every minute of labor. In this bicycle frame example, the supplier quoted $150. Our analysis showed, raw materials, $16, labor, $27, overhead, logistics, even a healthy 20% profit margin? It all adds up to just $75. Now, I'm not walking in saying, "You're cheating us." I'm walking in saying, "Help me understand the gap between $75 and $150. Maybe they're using a more expensive alloy. Maybe their welding process is slower. Maybe their margins are simply higher. But here's the key. Now I have questions, not just demands. And questions lead to productive conversations.
This slide shows the real transformation, how the actual conversation changes. In the past, a negotiation sounded like, "Your price is too high. Our other supplier is cheaper." That puts the supplier on defense immediately. They either walk away or cut corners. With should costing, the conversation sounds like this: "We noticed your material cost is 40% higher than our benchmark. Are you using a different grade of aluminum? Our analysis shows similar frames take 45 minutes to weld, but your quote implies 90 minutes. Is there inefficiency we can help address? If we commit to a higher volume, can we reduce your setup costs?" Notice the difference? We're problem solving together. Sometimes they discover their own processes are inefficient. Sometimes they educate us about a specification we didn't understand. Either way, we end up at a fair price, not just a discounted one. I hope this gave you a clear picture of how should costing transforms procurement negotiations, from guesswork to science, from adversarial to collaborative. We're always looking at how to refine our models and build better partnerships. If you have questions about how this might work in your context, or if you'd like to discuss this further, please reach out. My contact information is on the screen. Remember, the goal isn't the lowest price, it's the right price, built on transparency and trust. Thank you.